quick little video here. Just going to show some of my Inferno A-site defense. So usually when I play in CT on Inferno, I end up playing on A. I've got a couple really strong players who usually handle B. I usually play arches unless there's a really strong player, high elo, good fragger that can handle the rotate to B quickly duties that the arch player is usually charged with. Usually first in rifle rounds, when we got some util at the beginning of the round, I'll
throwing a grenade.
Throw a grenade down here, do a little damage, and then I usually just come back and hold this angle here. On pistol rounds, sometimes I'll just kind of jump spot mid just to see if there's a pitch out if they're pushing, and if they are, I'll fall back. But on a rifle round, typically, right here, looking for that push. If I hear them jumping in the window, or the porch player says there's jumping in the window, maybe I'll
throwing fire.
The stairs there. A little higher, you can actually get it up on the stairs,
Incendiary out.
like so. And that kind of prevents them from jumping in the window, or at least does a little damage to them. But if I engage a T here, or even coming down the stairs here, usually what I'll do is I'll take a few quick shots and then fall back to here. I'll use this little gap right here to see if they're pushing mid. Try to get some shots. Sometimes I'll play this little off angle here. Just kind of watch them coming out mid, especially if there's no porch player. I'll sometimes come here. That way I don't have to worry about trying to watch this and this back and forth. Less exposed if you get here. And of course they can smoke you off. If they smoke, I'll come back here, maybe play from this corner of the library. But a lot of times what will happen is if I'm playing arches, maybe we've got someone pit or balk, or in apps, if our apps player gets killed. If there's someone porch, or if I'm porch and maybe there's someone here on arches and we lose our apps or balk player, usually what I'll do is I'll announce that I'm giving up arches and I'll rotate around. I'll leave the porch player, or if I'm playing porch, I'll give up the porch position, let the arches player handle covering top mid. I'll come around, just kind of clear. Maybe if I still got my molly, I'll molly apps. And then usually what I'll do is I'll come down here and pit. And a lot of times what I'll do is I'll play this little off angle right here. Especially if we got someone arches and I know they can't wrap on me, I'll play about right here, because usually when people come out of apps, they're checking big pit and they're checking site. Very seldom do they actually check here. This is usually good for a kill or two. I don't like to play under here unless I'm all alone. And then of course, if I'm playing in here, and this is what I wanted to show most of all in this video. If I'm playing in here, and if I got someone arches, for example, and they say, hey, they smoked off arches, what I'll do, and this is a little risky because I could get shot from apps, but what I'll do is I'll throw this smoke. So if you look right here on this wall, you'll see that there's mortar, and then there's a little chip in the mortar that's also in the wall. You see it right there. So from back here, up against this barrel, in this corner, you see the little mortar bump there, and right beneath it you see the chip. If you aim at that chip and left click throw, it'll throw the smoke up there on the band. Now, this looks kind of like a lurk smoke that maybe the T's would throw. It does give you some cover from apps, but you still got to stay behind this wall, and the reason you throw it is because it's a one-way. So if we get smoked off arches and I'm here with no one porch, they're probably going to try and push lane. So I can come here, I can see their legs as they cross, but they can't see me and pit unless they know about it. And sometimes if they crouch, maybe they can see me. But it's a nice little one-way to be able to get a few frags. You can only do it once or twice a match, maybe. But I've done this before where I've got three or four kills sometimes. Someone coming out of apps is still a threat, so you need to be aware of that. And so a lot of times what I'll do is I'll jiggle here, come back through the one-way, jiggle here, come back through the one-way, that sort of thing. So some other quick tips: if you can make this little, aim at the right side of this pillar and make this jump, you can crouch here, drop a smoke, back up, and then you can kind of go back a little bit, and I fell. But you can stand right there, your head will stick out, and people coming lane won't be able to see you. So, and then finally, if we got someone, you know, someone arches and maybe someone pit, come over here and play porch. I usually like to play underneath porch like this. Even when people are coming out mid, like, you know, they can't see you there. They can't see you there. Now, of course, they could molly it or nade it. But a lot of times, if you're just tucked in this little corner here, deep back like this, or up close, you'll be able to get a frag or two coming around here. But again, like I said, the big thing I wanted to show was that one-way smoke. So, one more time, right here in the barrel corner. Aim at the little chip beneath the bottom bump there, right about there. Left click throw, goes in the van, and now you got your one-way. So, anyhow, just some quick tips and tricks. Hope y'all enjoyed, and have a good night.